Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. They have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Argentina have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
And we're underway. Paraguay looking to pass their way through. Now who's going to be first to this? He is through here. Oh, good take in a good area. McAllister. Almiron. McAllister, good running, strong and purposeful. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's gone backward here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Turns and goes back. That is lovely.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And he's managed to get free.
That's good play from him.
Looking for options for movement. He's beaten the offside trap. Martinez catches it safely. Martinez. And it's Messi. Shapes to shoot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Messi. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. He's in a good position here. Cleared away. Back in once more. And we hit half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here we go again then.
Argentina clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
He's had a shot! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Argentina get themselves into the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Paredes. De Paul. Now it's Di Maria. Nice interception, well timed. Chance here to counter. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Paraguay clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Chooses to go back. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Just off target. Romero. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Paredes. And it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Can he get away here? Messi.
Argentina can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of...
And that's it. Argentina have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Alvarez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti, but of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
For me, it has to be the magical Angel Di Maria. What I like about him is how he's tailored his game to play in different positions, whether it be central midfield, attacking midfield, or as a winger. And, you know, he can adapt to whatever's required.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And we're underway. Acuna. McAllister fiddles it through.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
He'll try to keep this alive. Tries to get it clear. And that was very necessary. And here's Messi. And Messi! It's a pretty loose pass. Romero. And it's Di Maria. Gets his pass away.
Molina really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Paraguay still without a single shot on target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played out wide. That's good play. Di Maria did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he gets rid in a hurry. Di Maria. That's Paredes. McAllister. Alvarez.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. McAllister. Fires from distance. It shapes to shoot! McAllister. De Paul. And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. The midway point of the game.
Paraguay really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Paraguay playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half, despite...
Chance! Engages and forces him off the ball. Molina for De Paul. Works it forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Messi. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Oh, just skips past his man. He's got away. Oh, they're on! It's in! First blood drawn. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Gol de Paraguay, convertido en el minuto 59. Número 10.
Paraguay draw first blood here.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Hits one! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for the run-up. Real chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 20.
Paraguay with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Número 15.
Cleared away.
Número 24.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's having a go! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
He's picked his way through, and this is... And the finish! Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Gol de Argentina, convertido en el minuto 82. Número 10. Messi.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Almiron.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And it's hoisted clear. Here comes another cross. Cleared away.
Se van a jugar 6 minutos de
Paraguay
compensación.
have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. He can get that clear. Lo Celso! And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. A very poor show.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Los programas del día de hoy están disponibles en los puestos al lado de las zonas de acceso del estadio. Seguramente serán un buen recuerdo.